Welcome back to A&A. Pay no attention to the mess behind me. We're going to do a shop cleanup one day. But today, I want to show you a little maintenance item on these diesel engines. They have a fuel water separator, and it's a good idea for, well, you can set your own maintenance schedule on it. I don't know what the book says, but there's a fuel water separator in the very lower part of the fuel system. It's underneath the truck, on the driver's side, on the rail, and I'll take you under there and I'll show it to you. Fuel contamination is one of the #1 enemies of a diesel engine. That's why you have fuel filter on the bottom at the fuel water separator. You got a fuel filter up top. Fuel contamination can affect a lot of things, unlike a gas engine, because the fuel in a diesel engine is handled and serves several purposes. So without going into all that, I'm going to show you how to drain the fuel water separator to check and see if you've got any water in your diesel fuel. Okay, we're on the driver's side of the truck, about midways here. First thing you need is a mat, whole piece of carpet, something like that. And you need a nice clean glass jar. The reason for it doesn't have to be perfectly clean, but it needs to be clear. We're going to take our fuel sample. We're going to drain our fuel water separator in here, treat it as a fuel sample. Then we're going to look and see if we see any water. Water will settle to the bottom. That's why the fuel water separator is at a very low point in the fuel system here. So let's drain that and see what we got. Okay, I was mistaken about the location. It's not, in the middle. It's about 2 feet behind the front wheel. It's going to be on the inside of your frame rail. That's it right there. The rear side of it houses a fuel filter. You just take that cap off, fuel filter comes out. The new fuel filter, put the cap back on. The challenge is, you got to get creative on how to reach it and get to it and all that. There's no room in there. But anyway, this is your fuel water separator. There's a little lever and a spout. You push the lever to the right. Looking at this image, you push it to the right or towards the front of the vehicle. That'll open it up. We'll take a sample in our jar. We'll let it run for a few seconds. We'll turn it back off, and then we'll check our little sample we take. We'll check it for water. All right, I got a sample. For some reason, my little valve wasn't working correctly. It was barely dripping out, which is not the way it's supposed to do. So that's another thing I gotta check into. But so what we're looking for is the water will settle in the bottom, and we don't have any water. So awesome. It would look like a little bubble sitting down in the bottom of the bottom right there, and I don't see a couple of tiny pieces of trash, but so we're good. That's how you drain your fuel water separator so that you can get a sample of your fuel, check for water. Hope this was useful to you. Y'all have a good day. Just remember, be kind to one another. See you next time.